What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and stimulus has erupted. This is your stimulus check update and stimulus package update. Now, take a look, you guys. We're seeing articles coming out like this today. Senator Joe Manchin hits back at Sanders' criticism in fight over Biden's investment plan. And that's right, we're hearing Senator Bernie Sanders took out an op-ed speaking for the Build Back Better agenda and reconciliation stimulus and against Senator Joe Manchin and his stance to cut it down. That is right, you guys, taking a page out of Senator Joe Manchin's own book with the op-ed. Take a look, you guys. Senator Bernie Sanders, let's stand together to protect working families' opinion. Now, as you know, right now at this present time, Congress is working away all the Democrats to see if they can come together on an agreement for the reconciliation stimulus package. And take a look, you guys. Biden, if you missed the video yesterday, he just came out and he said that he is open to shortening the duration of the different programs, so that way they can try to keep all the provisions included in the stimulus package and not have them removed out. And this is what progressives are pushing for. They're urging Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi to keep all the social and climate programs in Biden's economic plan intact, saying, listen, please do not remove these out, even though that is what Senator Joe Manchin had requested. He said, take a look, you've got 3 family policies in there. Pick your favorite one and ditch the other 2. But they're saying, no, we need all of these. The child tax credit, paid family leave. We need all of these provisions in there. Just shorten the duration. And once people see how beneficial these are and how needed they are, they're going to request that when we do the next stimulus package in 2022, that they be funded for a further and longer duration. And take a look, you guys. We heard that Nancy Pelosi was taking into consideration axing some of them, Biden as well, but also Biden and Pelosi, even though they had some conflicting messages, we're now hearing they're taking into consideration shortening the duration of these provisions and keeping them all included. And Bernie Sanders is saying that Senator Joe Manchin needs to get on board with passing this through and stop trying to cut out stimulus provisions. So you guys, I'm going to get you caught up on this article with the details that are coming out as of today, October 16th, 2021, with stimulus reconciliation and the battle and how it is erupting right now at this time. But before we dive in, if you could do me a quick favor, just takes a second. If you like and appreciate these updates, don't forget to take a quick second to smash the like button. I would appreciate it. Helps out the channel a ton. Just lets the algorithm know that you appreciate the updates and they're going to continue to promote my channel and my videos. Also, leave your comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Share this out if you think it's going to help out other people. If this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, come join the viewing community. And if you got any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. And always use caution here on YouTube because we get a ton of comments and the scammers go in the comments. They pose me with my picture, they put my name, and they claim they're me. And then they tell you to contact my assistant on WhatsApp. And they ask for your personal information or for you to donate the money. And you guys, that is not me, okay? I don't have an assistant, I don't have a WhatsApp, and I don't randomly ask you to give me money in the comments, okay? I'm just here to get you caught up on the latest that's happening right now. And with that being said, let's do that. Let's dive right in, get you caught up as to what's happening right now with the erupting fights among the Democratic Party on stimulus. All right, you guys, so link in the description below to this article that just came out today that says Manchin hits back at Sanders' criticism in fight over Biden's investment plan. Now, the article says that internal party warfare between progressive and moderate Democrats, that's right, this is not Republican versus Democrat, this is Democrat versus Democrat, over Joe Biden's $3.5 trillion tax and spending package has burst dramatically into the open after the Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders launched a thinly veiled attack on West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin in an op-ed published in the centrist Democrats' home state newspaper. Bernie Sanders pulled out a newspaper article op-ed in West Virginia against Senator Joe Manchin. And Sanders, writing in the Charleston Gazette-Mail, described the opponents of the legislation as every Republican in Congress, as well as drug companies, insurance companies, and fossil fuel industries, and the billionaire class, hinting at Senator Joe Manchin being persuaded by lobbyists, as we've seen before as well from AOC. Now, he added that the opponents of the bill support a status quo in which the very rich get richer while ordinary Americans continue to struggle to make ends meet. Now, the article says that Joe Biden's proposed legislation in an ambitious package on policies such as free education, which we have heard from President Joe Biden himself as of yesterday, might not make it in this bill. The climate crisis and healthcare provisions that its proponents liken to the domestic reforms of the 1960s Great Society and the 1930s New Deal. However, it has run up against opposition from a group of centrists, conservative Democrats, often spearheaded by Senator Joe Manchin, who balked at the price tag and some of the programs that have been embraced. Now, Sanders, a Democratic socialist from Vermont, said polls showed that overwhelmingly support is there for this legislation. Yet, political problems we face in the Senate is that it is a 50-50 Senate, and we need every Democratic senator to vote yes. We now have only 48. 2 Democratic senators remain in opposition, including Senator Joe Manchin, and the other one is Kyrsten Sinema. Now, the column provoked swift pushback from Manchin. This isn't the first time that an out-of-stater has tried to tell West Virginians what is best for them, despite having no relationship to our state. He tweeted against Senator Bernie Sanders. Now, last month, Manchin said that he would not vote for the bill, called the Build Back Better plan, that he characterized again on Friday a reckless expansion of government programs. Let me know your thoughts, you guys. Are you with Bernie Sanders on this one? We need more provisions, more stimulus, and he's actually called for reoccurring monthly checks for an unemployment extension. We've heard them call for $6 trillion, $7 trillion, $10 trillion in new stimulus. Or are you kind of siding with Senator Joe Manchin on this, saying this is too much stimulus spending? We're seeing inflation kind of getting out of control. We've got a lot of debt going on here, and we could feel the consequences for years to come, and we need to hit the brakes as it looks like things are starting to improve with the pandemic. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, the exchanges come as the full spending package looks increasingly unlikely to pass in its current form. As we heard from President Joe Biden, this is going to be getting reduced, and the progressive centrist impasse has paralyzed Biden's domestic reform agenda and action to make his administration's commitment to combating climate change. And we're hearing the new deadline for this is October 31st. So we're going to be seeing here if they're going to be able to get this done. Now, central to the dispute between Sanders and Manchin is the Clean Electricity Performance Program, or CEPP, $150 billion program within the spending bill designed to speed the conversion of the U.S. electric power generation from fossil fuels to renewable energy. Manchin's home state is the second largest producer of coal after Wyoming, according to the U.S. Energy Information Administration. And Manchin has argued that utilities should not receive federal funds for an energy transition they are already making. And Manchin is also chairman of the Senate of Energy and Natural Resources Committee and holds power over energy components in the bill. He has indicated he aims to reduce the $3.5 trillion price tag of the spending bill down to $1.5 trillion. And we have heard progressives say that is a deal breaker. But simply dropping the clean energy provision from the proposed legislation would come as major embarrassments to the administration ahead of the COP26 climate summit in Glasgow next month, where Biden will be in the spotlight over matching verbal commitments to climate initiatives with legislative actions. So man, if he does that, it's going to make him look bad on a global scale. Now, in taking the fight to West Virginia, Sanders is redoubling pressure on his party colleague. In comments to reporters last week, Sanders said the time is long overdue for him to tell us with specificity, not generalities, but beyond generalities, with specificity, what he wants and what he does not want, and to explain that to the people of West Virginia and America. Now, from ringside, the White House continues to express its commitment to a compromise solution to get the economic package, even if it doesn't reach its full measurement of spending, to the finish line. And I'm convinced we're going to get it done. We're not going to get $3.5 trillion. We're going to get less than that. But we're going to get it. Biden said Friday. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki described the impasse as an example of democracy at work. And when it comes down to it, no bill is perfect, Psaki said. It's not going to be everything that Joe Biden wants, and it's not going to be everything that Joe Manchin wants. And we also heard President Joe Biden say, though, that whatever doesn't make it in, they're going to come back and they're going to get it again with another stimulus reconciliation bill in 2022. So man, you guys, the fight is erupting. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and we're likely going to be hearing a whole lot more details on the price tag, the provisions, the durations that are all changing right now as we speak, and Congress is working away to get this done. And you guys, as the information rolls out, know that I'll be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel, keep you up to speed on everything that's going on. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, take a quick second to smash the like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments down below, share this out. out. If this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell to stay up to date. If you got any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. And with that being said, you guys, hope this reaches you well. I will catch you in the next video. Take care. God bless. Have a great Saturday. This is Steve.